Welcome back, grade 11s. I hope you are relaxed. Now let's move to the next environment, which is called the market environment. Now, remember that previously we mentioned that the micro environment is inside the business and we have full control. Now, as we go through this, try and remember what kind of control the market has over, the business has over the market environment rather. Now, the revising keywords that you will come across in this lesson include the market environment, which is defined as the environment which is immediately outside the business, which management has partial control and influence. We also have the term demographics, which is the structure and the size of the population that looks at the population's age, gender, race, as well as their income levels. We then have psychographics, which refers to the customer's lifestyles and behavior. So this includes their attitudes, their interests, opinions, desires, and lifestyles. We then have regulators, which is an organization or an institution with official power to control an activity and make rules by which enterprises in different industries must abide. We then have strategic alliances, which is an arrangement between two companies to undertake a mutually beneficial project. Now let's look at the components that are falling under the market environment. Firstly, we have the consumers, or you can call them customers. We then have suppliers, our competitors, and intermediaries. Now remember, grade 11s, that these intermediaries are either people or companies that help us to sell our product. We then have other organizations or civil societies such as your CBOs, NGOs, regulators, and so forth. Now remember that all these are components which businesses only have partial control over. Now it says here that management cannot determine what consumers or suppliers or their competitors need or do, but they can influence them. This is why we are saying that the market environment only has partial control over the environment. Now you can also say that they have limited control. Now think about your parents, for example, grade 11s. You do not have full control over what it is that they do for you or what it is that they buy for you. But you can influence them into buying you something that you like. Meaning that, yes, you do not have full control, but you can influence them into making certain decisions. Then let's look at the different challenges that you can face in the market environment. Now, you can face a challenge of competition. This means that you have different businesses that are selling the same product as yours. So it is something that happens in the market. Now, if you think about it carefully, we do not have control over our competition, but we can influence and make certain decisions that will make customers to come and buy our products instead of those of our competitors. We also have a shortage of suppliers. Now remember that suppliers are the people that produce or give us the product that we use or that we sell to our own customers. We then have changes in consumer behavior. Now, we do not have full control over what customers want to buy, but we can only influence them into buying the products that we sell. Now, very important, grade 11s, is that you must know the challenges of the demographics and the psychographics in the area in which you produce. Now, remember that we defined these as the population, their lifestyle, and also their choices. So you must know exactly what your customers want so that you can influence them into buying or coming to your business to buy your product. Now let's look at this, which is very important. How is it that in the market environment we can overcome competition? So in other words, how do we get people to buy our product instead of those of our competitors? Very important is that you must sell a unique product. So your product must be differentiated from that of your competitors. Now this might be a small feature that differentiates the product from that of your competitor. You can also charge lower prices. Now this will influence customers to come and buy products in your store. Then also you must produce high quality goods or services. Now this will influence your customers to buy your product even though the price might be higher. Now think of different shops that you have been in where they sell products at a higher price, but more people are still going there to buy. Now, did you ever think of the reason why they are buying the more expensive product instead of the cheaper one? It is definitely because of the quality. Now, you must also, very important, offer a personalized service. In other words, you must make your customers feel valued, and you must speak to them about how they enjoy the product and what it is that you can do to improve your services or the products that you are offering to them. Now, this makes customers feel that their input is valued and they are more likely to come back and buy from your store instead of that of your competitor. Now, grade 11s, I am also going to give you another short ad break so that you think of different ways that you could use to influence customers into buying your own product instead of that of your competitors. With that said, I will see you after an ad break.